Hey guys, and welcome back to my first Christmas video of the year. Yes, so I just want to, before this video even starts, I just want to say I'm very sorry that I've been kind of quiet this Halloween season. It has been incredibly busy. I have had my school musical I had to do. I've had various projects for schoolwork, just been busy with school and work, and a whole bunch of other stuff, you know, applying for colleges. I've just not had very much time for videos during the Halloween season, but to make up for that, I do want to do more this year for my Christmas season. I know last year I temporarily transitioned to a Christmas channel from November to December, and I'm going to do that again this year. And to start us off, I'm actually going to be talking about some Lemax Christmas buildings, and I'm really excited to talk about these because there's some really cool ones this year. So to kick it off, we're going to start off with a doozy, actually, and we're going to be talking about the Lemax, new for 2019, Ludwig's Wooden Nutcracker Factory. Alright, so this piece, by the way, is a Michaels exclusive, which means that's the only place that you can get it this year, and usually Michaels, that's where all the big buildings debut. You know, it's the same for the Halloween line, all the really cool ones usually start their place at Michaels. You know, there are exceptions, but that's generally where they debut. Okay, so Lemax, they have made various of these Christmas factory buildings. You know, they've done a ton of them. They've done like a coffee one, a cookie one. They've done like a regular elf shop one a couple years ago. And they've just done a ton of these, even some older ones like the toy shop. And this one, the Nutcracker Factory, I think is one of the coolest ones. So, yeah, this is a very vibrantly animated piece, by the way. So I guess actually, as a segue, let's talk about the animation, shall we? Alright, so starting on the animation here, first thing here, you have these nutcrackers right here that'll go through the building. It may not focus, but just know that it will go through the building. And we got the sign up there that's not animated, but second thing here, you have these nutcrackers on the right side of the building here that'll actually shoot up the conveyor belt really cool. And the third thing, and probably the most noticeable thing, is this giant nutcracker here. The arm right here with the bell, it'll actually move up and down. Really, really cool. Again, it looks great in the dark. You know, of course, because of how vibrant the animation is. And, it's fairly quiet as well. It does make actually, no, it doesn't make very much motor noise, so it's a pretty quiet piece, so just as an FYI. As I can see, the detail on this building is really nice. Of course, you have this Christmas tree at the front here where all the rotating wooden nutcrackers are. You have, like, the raw materials here, you know, like the wood glue, the glitter paint, you know, the factory tour sign. Right here, you have what I would suppose is Ludwig, or Ludwig, sorry, if it'll focus. Right there with his cane. Got a nice wreath right there. It's very detailed, actually. It's got like little cars and crevices in it, you know, like a real wreath would. Of course, you have this tower right here with the actual nutcracker with the opening mouth. And you got various bows all over it. Then you actually have some unpainted ones on the side here. Again, if it'll focus. Yeah, as far as the lighting on this piece, there actually isn't much to talk about. It's very well lit, but there is no crazy dynamic lighting on it, and it's all just white lighting, so there's no crazy colored lights or anything. And yeah, but it does light up the whole building. It does look nice. You know, this building doesn't really need colored lights, so just keep that in mind. There's not a ton of colored lights on it, and there's no real there's no dynamic lighting on it, so just FYI. Alright, so when discussing the theme of this building, this would obviously work great in like your Caddington Village. You know, like one of the Lemax lines that they do is like kind of like the more elegant one, the more elegant style of Christmas buildings. This would work very good for that, and it would make for a very good centerpiece because of all the animation on it. And on top of that, this is also a very big building, so just keep that in mind. This is a pretty big one. It's similar in size to the one that the toy factory that they made a couple years ago. That one was also really big, and it's similar in size to that. Heck, I think it's actually a little bit bigger because of the added height because of the nutcracker on it. So yes, just keep that in mind. It's a very tall piece. It's a very big piece, and it would work great in your Caddington Village, or really any part of your village. And again, it would make for a good highlight, if you will, because of all the animation on it. Alright guys, that pretty much sums up my thoughts on the Michaels exclusive, the Ludwig Nutcracker Factory. It's a pretty cool building. Again, I think this is one of the cooler factories that they've done. Again, I love the whole Nutcracker theme on it, and it just looks really, really nice. I love the detail on it and the animation. And, yeah, guys, I've got plenty of more of Christmas buildings I'm going to be talking about in the coming weeks. And, actually, as a teaser for next time, we're going to be taking a trip to Mr. and Mrs. Claus's cottage. Yeah, sorry for the slip up there. But, yeah, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm excited to kick off my Christmas season with an awesome building. So, see you guys next time.